In 1934, George Gershwin took a trip from New York to Charleston, South Carolina. Charleston's Cabbage Row slum was to be the setting for a folk opera he'd had in the back of his mind for nearly 10 years. Author Dubose Heyward had invited Gershwin to the region to soak up its sights and sounds. From there he moved on to visit a friend in Palm Beach, Florida. It was in Palm Beach that the melody of the first song in his opera came to him one day as he lay in the sand. He'd captured Heyward's description of voices singing drowsily as though burdened by the oppression of the day.
Summertime and the living is easy. Fish are jumping and the cotton is high.
Cabbage Row became Catfish Row, and the opera was called Porgy and Bess. It opened in New York the following year and has since been called Gershwin's masterpiece.
One of these mornings, you're going to rise up singing. Then you'll spread your wings and you'll take the sky.
Barely 9 months later, a 21-year-old Billie Holiday sent it into the charts for the first time. With Bunny Berrigan and Artie Shaw's help, they plucked it out of its operatic setting and recast it as jazz. In 1974, bluegrass guitarist Mike Aldridge took to the hills with his dobro and took Summertime along with him. Gershwin disliked attempts to categorise his music, and Summertime touches a number of musical bases without occupying any of them exclusively. Opera, Broadway, blues, jazz, spiritual and folk all lay some claim to it. It's since become the most recorded song in history. Glenn Miller recorded it for the Allied troops in Abbey Road in 1944. Incredibly, Errol Garner never learned to read or write music, but that didn't stop him from becoming a virtuoso at the piano. He didn't see Summertime as a blues-tinged lullaby at all. He saw it as a joyful romp. Ravens was the brainchild of two waiters from Harlem. Their R&B doo-wop sound appealed to black and white audiences alike. Gershwin would have approved.
One of these mornings you're going to rise up singing. You're gonna spread your wings and you take to the sky. But till that morning, there's nothing that will harm you, with your daddy and your mammy standing by.
However, the prize for the most original version of Summertime has to go to Billy Stewart. Billy was born in Washington, D.C. in 1937. The same year, Gershwin died of a brain tumour at just 38 years of age.
La, la, la.
In 1966, Billy explored the vocal possibilities of Summertime like no one had done before, or is likely to ever again. His ecstatic trills and wordplay was startling in its originality and drove his version all the way into the Billboard Top 10. Billy, along with three of his band members, died just 4 years later when the car he was driving plunged from a bridge into a river in North Carolina. He was 32 years old.
Summertime and the living is easy. Fish are jumping, don't you know, my darling? I said it right now, and the cotton is high. Like a your daddy is a rich girl, and your mommy's good looking, yeah. Hush, little baby, don't you cry. One of these mornings come, you're gonna rise up singing. Then you spread your little wings, and take to the sky. La, 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 la. That morning come, baby, there's nothing gonna harm you, girl. With a zombie and a daddy standing by. Yeah. So, and I'm never gonna let you go, love. La 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 la, 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 la la la. Yeah, pretty prima donna said, yeah, yeah, yeah. Hush, little baby, don't you cry. Hey, shut, daughter, you cry, daughter. Little daughter, I said. Baby, I don't want you to die. Pretty baby, child, don't let a tear fall from your eyes. Hey, all I'm gonna do to be baby, child, I said it right now. Don't let a tear, baby, child, I said fall out from your eyes. So hush, pretty baby, don't not let a tear fall from your eye. Oh!